There's a feeling that shows up quietly, not when things go wrong, but when things are fine. The feeling of being consumed by the everyday routine of our lives, when life keeps moving and you move with it. So we decided to interrupt that feeling just for one day. We're starting in a country known around the world, recognizable by its skyline, luxury, and privilege, by the images people have formed in their heads. What many people don't realize is that it's just one city inside a much larger country. We're wondering if there's a side to the country and even life that we don't know yet. How do people live outside the city? What happens when you step out of your routine and start paying attention to life's details? How does living in a digital, fast-paced world like this shape the way we see life? This isn't just about Dubai. It's about modern society in the vast majority of the world. Where are we going? Even in the busiest, most modern cities, people still want depth, connection, and peace. We decided to take a trip out of Dubai for the day to find out if there was something about the country we were missing. We kept two things in mind. We wanted to follow what felt right in the moment, and we wanted to see if anyone had the answers we were looking for. And over 100 kilometers later, we reached our first location.
Small little debate going on over here. I say this is Fujairah. Yasmin.
I say it's Sharjah. Didn't we pass through Sharjah? We saw the signs.
And Ashish says Oman is close by.
I'm still confused.
Yeah, he still thinks it's Oman. There it is. Oh, you're right. It's Sharjah. How is it Sharjah? So you're right about this. It's not Oman. I happen to be wrong. Never happens. Never.
We couldn't believe what felt like a different world was just an hour and a half drive away from the city. Not hidden, not remote, just rarely noticed. A place that exists quietly alongside everything the city is known for. There we met someone who gave us a perspective which we don't think about enough in a day-to-day life.
इंसान का बहुत सारे पर्सपेक्टिव होता है अपना कि इधर देखिए ब्यूटीनेस तो मेंटल पीस तो एक है ही और दूसरा क्या है यहाँ पर आप हाँ आराम से रह सकते हैं क्योंकि सिटीज़ में जब मैं रहता था तो वहाँ पर थोड़ा पर्सनल कम होता था और वहाँ पर क्या होता था कि आपको भाग दौड़ में आपका ये भूल जाते थे आपको कि मेंटल पीस आपको ज़िंदगी बस दौड़ता रहो सुबह उठा यहाँ पर थोड़ा आप क्या कर सकते हैं रिलैक्स कर सकते हैं जैसे खोर फक्कान बीच वहाँ पर जाते हैं मेंटल पीस मिलते हैं आपको.
We learned from him that sometimes gems are hidden right around the corner, and we have to actively seek new experiences to help us feel fulfilled. From there, we headed to Khor Fakkan Beach. We heard about a ferry boat that takes you out towards Shark Island, named after its black-tipped reef sharks. There's nothing like stepping into the unknown, so that was our next journey. Except, we later realized something very disappointing.
The last 15 minutes of me recording was me just taking photos. Quick update on what's happened. We're leaving Ashish behind out in the sun, and it's Yasmin and I taking a boat to Shark Island. I just feel stupid that I was taking photos this entire time and not videos.
But the trip went on, and a little while into it, something super interesting happened.
I'm driving the boat now!
And just like that, you realize that you would have never experienced it if you didn't ask.
Did you guys enjoy when I drove the boat?
Yes, why not?
Yeah? It was fun?
Of course.
Good? Tamam? Very good. You've come here before?
Yeah, one time.
Is it okay if I record this side?
Why not?
What do you guys think about the life in Dubai, the buildings, and compared to this? So UAE does have these really nice places.
Oh, this is UAE. It's not a UAE. This is great place.
Absolutely.
Really amazing place.
We waited for our arrival to Shark Island, quickly realized that our expectations were not going to be met. There unexpectedly was no Shark Island on our trip. We were just returned back to the shore. For a second, it felt like we missed the moment. But the truth is, we'd been so focused on where we thought we were going that we forgot how much had already happened along the way. After we got off, the boat driver spoke to us again. He spoke about how he's lived in many places, seen many countries, and yet there's nowhere he'd rather live than here.
Midu, I will ask you some question. You like this place, Khor Fakkan?
والله خور فكان اجمل مكان هنا في الامارات. الناس جميله، الناس اللي هي مش عايزين مشاكل لبعض. هنا الناس كلها كل واحد في نفسه. دبي اوكي تمام، دبي زي الفل كويسه، بس انا ما عشتش في دبي، فهنا المكان كويس وجميل جدا، انا مرتاح فيه نفسيا.
He used this one word that really stuck with us, nefsayan. It's more than liking a place. It's when somewhere feels tied to who you are. Like leaving it would mean leaving a part of yourself behind. We realized that we spend a lot of time waiting for life's big moments, but some of the best times are what happens in between. We reunited with Ashish, who was amused to find out that we never reached Shark Island. And before the day ended, we heard about a mountaintop where people go to relax at the end of the day. Apparently, it has the best sunset view around.
It's 5:47 right now. We're not sure if we're gonna make it to the top. We rushed all the way here, and we just want to make sure we make it for the sunset. And it's 5:47 already. We've got maybe a couple of minutes left of like good sun time. Although the view over here is beautiful, but we want that sunset.
Our escape from our everyday lives in the city brought us to understand not only a side of the country that we weren't too familiar with, but a side of life that we hadn't been giving enough focus to: fresh air, nature, and adventure. And more importantly, what our trip to Khor Fakkan represented: stepping outside of our comfort zones and exploring more. Yes, Dubai has made the UAE known for its luxury, high-rise buildings, and glamour, but that's not all that's there. There's also peace, fun, energy, beauty, and really cool people from every walk of life. And this was only the beginning.